Hello children, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Welcome to online classes. This side Khushbu Rijwani from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota. Students, today I am here to teach you computer and today we are going to study chapter number 5. So, take out your books and open page number 3939. The name of the chapter is More on Paint. Today we are going to study how to do paint, how to draw pictures, how to do color in paint. You have learnt about the paint program in class 1. You know how to make simple drawings in paint using the commands in the home tab on the ribbon. Now children, you must have already studied how to do paint in class 1. We are going to study more about this in class 2. Let's see. Children, we have two commands, home and view, and whenever we click one, we get this ribbon. This is called ribbon. There are so many tools in this ribbon and today we are going to see the use of these commands, these tools. You know how to use line, rectangle, oval and fill with color. Do you remember the commands in tools, shapes and colors group? Let's recall them and learn some new commands. Children, these all are commands in ribbon, that is in home tab, and some commands like line, rectangle, oval and fill with color. These are different commands in tools, in shapes, and today we are going to learn about more commands. Just see, this is known as tools group. You can see there are so many tools in this tools group like fill with color, pencil tool, eraser, magnifier and brushes. In shapes group we have different shapes like line, oval, rectangle and many more, triangle, circle. We have different types of shape. Whichever shape we want to use, we will click shapes group and we will select the shape from this shape group. Next is colors group. Children, whenever we will draw a picture, we will color the picture, and if we want to color the picture, we can select the color of our choice from this colors group. Now, let's see for what pencil tool is used. Pencil is used for drawing or writing anything with a free hand movement. Children, the way in our notebook or in our book we write with pencil with free hand, the same way pencil tool is used to write, to draw a picture or to write with a free hand. Eraser. Eraser is used for erasing any part of a picture or text. Children, in our notebook also if we do any mistake, what we do? We just erase it. In the same way, if we are drawing a picture or an image in paint window, if we have done any mistake or we have filled any wrong color, we can erase with the help of eraser tool. Magnifier. Magnifier is used to see a drawing in larger size. Children, we have made an image and if we want to zoom it and we want to see that image in bigger size, which tool we will use? We will use magnifier tool. Next, brushes. Brushes contains different kinds of brushes to draw with a free hand movement. Now children, there are different types of brushes like air brush, crayon brush, color brush. So these are used for different types. If you want to draw, then we will use crayons. If we want to spray, then we will use airbrush and many more. Now drawing a scenery. Now children, with the help of these tools, we will see how to draw a scenery. Okay, we will draw this. You can see this image. At the end, we will get this type of image. We will see the following steps how to draw the scenery. Let's see. Now let us learn to make a beautiful scenery with a hut, sun, tree and grass. We will see the steps how to draw a beautiful scenery. To make the drawing, follow the given steps. Now let's follow the steps and let's see how to draw a scenery. Step 1, click home tab. So first what we will do? We will click the home tab. Step number 1 is click the Home tab. Step 2, click rectangle from the shapes group. Children, when we will click this Home tab, this ribbon will appear, and from shapes group, I told you there are different types of commands like tools, shapes. So in shapes group, we will click rectangle from shapes group in step number 2. Step number 3, drag and draw a rectangle as shown. Now what we did, first we clicked on Home tab. After that Home, this ribbon appeared. After ribbon, from shapes group we will click rectangle, and then we will drag and we will draw a rectangle in this drawing area. Step number 4, click line from shapes group, draw the lines as shown. Now we have drawn rectangle, children. After step number 3, what we will do? We will click line tool from shapes group, and then we will draw lines on both the sides. Now step number 5, draw the door and windows as shown using rectangle and line. Now children, we have drawn lines. After that in house we have doors and windows also. So again from shapes group we will select rectangle, and then we will draw doors and windows. Next, step number 6, draw a circle as shown using oval from the shapes group. Now children, as I told you, in shapes group we have different types of shapes: circle, square, triangle, rectangle. So in step number 6, what we will do? We will select an oval and we will draw a circle over here. From shapes group we will select oval shape, and then we will draw circle. This is step number 6. Now next step, click pencil from the tools group. Now after drawing circle, what we will select? We will select pencil. For what pencil is used? For pencil is used for freehand drawing. Drag and draw the trunk of the tree as shown. Now you can see in this picture, with pencil tool, what we will do? We will draw the trunk of a tree with free hand, because pencil is used to draw with to write or to draw with free hand. Now step number 10, click brushes from tools group. The different types of brushes appear. In tools group we have pencil tool, fill with color, text, eraser, magnifier. The same way we have brush tool also, and we have different kinds of brushes in brush tool. You can see this brushes appear. So when we have selected this brush tool, different types of brushes are present over here. From these brush, which type of brush we will select? We will select crayon brush. We will select this brush. This is crayon brush. Choose crayon brush. In the next step we will choose crayon brush. Remember, while using fill with color, there should not be any gap in the outline of the image, otherwise the color spills out of the image. Children, whenever we are drawing a picture with free hand, we should always keep this thing in mind, that there should be no gap in the outline of the image. It should be a closed picture, because if there will be any gap, then color will spill out of the image. Choose green color from the colors group and draw the tree as shown. Now from crayon brush, what we did? We filled green color with the crayon. Like we do in our drawing book, the same way we filled green color with the help of crayon. And which tool we selected? We selected crayon brush from tools, from tool group, brushes and then crayon brush. Now next step is, now again click the brushes from tools group and choose airbrush. First we filled the color in hut and sun, then we filled color in trunk. After that we selected brush tool, and in brush tool we selected crayon brush, and then we made a tree. After making tree, again we will select brush tool, and from that we will select airbrush. Now we are changing the brush tool, we will select airbrush, and then in the next step choose green color from the colors group, spray color by clicking at various places to draw grass below the tree. Now with the help of brush tool, we will spray over here and we will try to make grass near the tree. You can see in the picture it is clearly visible, and this tool is airbrush tool. Now this is the way to draw a picture. The shape of the mouse pointer changes on selecting different tools or shapes. Children, mouse pointer changes its shape whenever we select different tools. Like when we select fill with color, mouse pointer is like this. When we select pencil pointer, then it looks like a pencil. So whichever tool we will select, mouse pointer will be of that shape. Let's see how to magnify a picture. We will see magnifying a picture. To magnify means to enlarge the view of an image. It is very helpful to see small lines or images in a large format. Now children, the way we have drawn this picture, now we will see how to magnify this picture. That means how to enlarge this picture, how to see this picture in a big size. Let's see. For that again we have to follow some steps. Step number 1, click magnifier from the tools group. This is tools group, and from this tools group what we will do? We will click magnifier tool. The shape of the pointer changes and a rectangular box appears. Step number 2, click the part of the picture you want to enlarge. Now we will click the part of the picture which we want to see in big image or in big size. Like this, we have selected this part we have selected, so it will appear like this. This image is normal image, that which we have made, and this is after magnifying, that after enlarging the picture it will appear like this. Now to see the original picture again, now after magnifying the picture, if you want to come back to the original picture, if you want to see our original picture, we will follow the steps. We will follow the given steps. Step 1, click magnifier from the tools group. Again we will click magnifier from the tools group. Step 2, right click at any part of the picture to make it appear in its normal size. Now what we will do children? First we will click magnifier from the tools group, then we will click right click to see the normal size, and again our normal image will appear in a drawing area. Now using eraser. Now we will see how to use eraser tool. It is possible to erase the whole or any part of your drawing in paint. Children, in paint we can erase any part of a drawing and we can erase whole drawing also. So how to erase any part or whole drawing? We will see the following steps. To erase the whole or part of a drawing, follow the given steps. Let's see the steps children. Step number 1, click eraser in the tools group on the ribbon. Now this is ribbon. From tools group what we will click? We will click eraser tool. Step 2, move or drag the eraser on that part of the drawing you want to erase. Now what we will do? After clicking eraser tool from ribbon, we will drag our eraser to the part we want to erase, and then we will drag it so that it can be erased. In our notebook also what we do? We drag it the word which we want to erase. The same way here also the part which we want to erase, we will drag eraser tool on that part. Next, opening a new drawing area. Now after learning how to draw picture, how to magnify, now we will see how to open a new drawing area. You draw pictures in blank sheets. Whenever you want to draw a new picture, you take a new drawing area. Children, we draw pictures in a blank sheet, but if we want to draw a new drawing, if we want to draw a new picture, what we do? We select a new drawing sheet. Similarly, you need a new drawing area to draw a new picture in paint. The same way in paint also we need a new drawing area to draw a new picture. To open a new drawing area, follow the given steps. Now to open new drawing area, here also we have to follow some steps so that we can open a new drawing area. Step 1, click the paint button, a menu appears. Now children, in this side we have a paint button. What we will do? We will click that paint button, a menu will appear. Step number 2, click the new option, a new drawing area in paint is ready for use. Children, picture is over here. You can see, we will click paint button. After clicking paint button, we will see this new, click new option, and after new, this blank drawing area will appear. Now next is saving your work. Now children, after completing our paint drawing, after completing our work, we will see how to save that work. Suppose you want to store the drawing that you have created. What do? You have to store it in your computer. As I told you, we have done our drawing, we have completed our work. How to store it or how to save it? We will see the steps. Storing your work in the computer is called saving. Children, storing our work in the computer is called saving. That means to save our work. To save a file in paint, follow the given steps. Now children, here we will see, here we will learn the steps how to save a drawing in paint. Step 1, click the paint button, a menu appears. Now what we will do? We will click a paint button and this menu will appear. Step 2, click the save option, a new window called dialog box appears. Now here we will click a save option, and after clicking the save option, this dialog box will appear. This is dialog box, children. Now in the file name box, type the name that you want to give to your work. Now here we will save our image, our drawing with the name which we want to give. Like here it is given flowers. So file name is flowers over here. Then step 4, click the save button. You have saved your work as a file in the computer. Now after writing our name over here, what we will do? We will click save button, and when we will click save button, our file, our image will be saved in the computer. Now opening a saved drawing. Now children, we have saved our image. Now we will see how to open that saved drawing. You know how to save your work in a file? Yes, we already studied just now how to save our work in a file. Now learn how to open a saved paint file. Now we will learn how to open that paint file again. To open a saved work or file, follow the given steps. Here also we will see some steps how to open the saved file. Step number 1, click the paint button, a menu appears. We will click a paint button and this menu will appear. In this menu, what we will do? Step number 2, click the open option, the open dialog box appears. Then in this menu we will click open button, and after selecting open, the dialog box will appear. This is the dialog box, children. Step 3, select the file you want to open. Now here are so many files. You can see sample pictures, flowers, 2 files are over here. Which file we want to open? We will select that file, and after clicking that file, step 4, click the open button. What we will do? We will select this file and then we will click the open button, and after that our file will be opened. Now we will see how to close paint, how to steps to close a paint window. When you have completed the work, close the paint program. Children, when we have completed the work, we should close everything. So here we will see the step how to close the paint program after completing the work. To close paint program, follow the given steps. Let's see the steps. Step 1, click the paint button. Again what we will do? First we will click the paint button. Step 2, click on exit option. In paint button, when we will say below, we will find see this exit option. We will click this exit option and we will be out from the paint window. Now children, do you know you can also close the paint program by clicking on the close button at the top right corner of the paint window. Children, in the paint window on the top right corner there is this button. This button is called close button. We can close or we can come out of the file by clicking on close button also. Okay children, now let us see a short clip related to how to draw a picture, how to magnify it, how to use brushes tool, how to see a saved picture. Let us see the short video. Okay children, now let's see how to draw scenery in practical. First we will from start option we will select a paint window. This paint window will appear. Then from the shapes tool we will select a rectangle and we will draw a rectangle, and now in the next we will select line tool from shapes group and we will draw lines on both the side. You can see in the video we will draw line on the other side also. Okay, in the next step what we will do? We will select rectangle and we will draw doors and windows of the in the house. You can see in the video children. In the next step we will select a circle tool, oval tool from the shapes group and we will make a circle, we will make a sun. In the next step we will select pencil tool and we will make a freehand drawing, we will make a trunk of the tree with the pencil tool. Now I will tell you one very important line, that while using fill with color there should not be any gap in the outline of the image. Like we have drawn this image, we have drawn freehand drawing with tree trunk, we should keep this thing in mind, that should be that there should not be any gap in this image, because if there will be any gap, what will happen? The color will fill in the whole drawing area. So let us start again. Now again what we will do, now we will click the color fill with color tool and we will select the color and we will color our image. Like up we have colored blue, then doors and windows we will color in brown image. Just you can see in the picture how to color, how to use fill with color tools, and you can see how we have selected different colors from the colors group. Now after coloring this, what we will do next, from the brush tool we will select, you can see in brush tool we can see different types of brush. In these we will select crayon tool, crayon brush, and from this we will select again green color first and we will make a tree. You can see in the image how to make a tree using a crayon brush tool. Okay children, now you can see that we have drawn tree. From again we will select brush tool and we will select airbrush. So now we will make some grass below the trunk of the tree. We will select green color again and we will make grass below the tree. You can see this is airbrush tool from brush group. Now children, our image is complete. Now we will see how to magnify an image. We will select a magnifying image from tools group and we will select the area which we want to enlarge or which we want to see in big size. So we will select magnifying tool and you can see we are able to see our picture in big size. Again if you want to go back to the normal image, what we will do? You can see our picture is zoomed. Now again if you want to go to the normal picture, we will again select magnifying tool and then we will right click on it and we will get this normal picture which we have made it earlier. Now children, we will see how to save our work which we have completed. First we will select paint, and from paint we will select save, and from save we will get this dialog box will appear, and in this dialog box we will save our file with picture 1 in the desktop. We will click save button and our image is saved. Here we will see how to open a new drawing. First you can see we will select paint, but we will select paint button. In this option will appear, and after that you can see new. We will select new from this paint option, paint button. Then after clicking new, this new drawing area will appear, new paint window will appear. We will see how to open a saved file. In the next step we will see how to open a saved file, the file which we have saved. Again we will click paint button, this box will appear. In this we will select open. After selecting open, all the files will appear. We will select the file with the name which we have already saved, like we have saved file name as picture 1. So we will select file name as we will select the file picture 1. After selecting picture 1 we will select open, and you can see we have opened our already saved image. Children, I hope you have understood this chapter well. You understood in this chapter we learned how to use paint, how to draw pictures, how to use magnifying tool, how to use different shapes, how to use brushes. We learned how to close the window, how to open a new window, how to save the window, how to save our drawing, and how to open our already saved drawing. Keep learning, keep studying. Thank you.